A volume still up on this one.
We're live.
Hi guys. I turned this off on here.
The camera's on. Hi. You got comments over there, babe? Cool. How's everybody doing out there?
You look good on this. It's all crisp and clear.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's going on out there? Wednesday, hump day. We got a fire up the hill. What's up with that fire? They put that out yet?
I don't think so, but they said that all that smoke that we're getting is coming from like Orville.
Oh. Yeah, we got a fire about 20 miles from our house, right up the hill. It's Union Valley or something like that. West Lake Tahoe, I think. I don't know. But it's close. North of Pollock Pines, which is right up the hill from us. So we have a lot of smoke by our house.
Hi, Sean. How's it going? This is the G version of Wax Channel. I was on there last night. They were getting crazy on there last night. For real. White Dawn said, I hope you guys have been staying cool out there. Finally cooling down in Michigan. It was 55 degrees today. That sounds like heaven.
55 degrees would be pretty nice. What was it here, like in the 90s? I don't know. So, sure. Started off my snapshot. Yeah, look at that. We got our bandanas. I wear them at work too, during the smoke.
Hi, Sean O'Laughlin. Haven't seen you for a while. How are you? Tom said, do you remember Terrible Tom Silverstein?
I don't know Tommy Silverstein. Tommy Silverstein was in federal prison around, he's older than me. He was a lot older than me. He's from a different generation, but I know all about him. I met his son when I was in Lancaster prison. Well, a guy claimed to be his son. Yeah, he was a hardcore guy. He died in federal prison, but he was in federal prison by the time I came to state prison. I believe he was from Santa Rosa, if I'm not mistaken. And he died a few years ago. So, yeah, Tommy. I do know another terrible Tommy Brehoff now, I believe from Sacramento. Yeah. I can tell you a story about Tommy that was kind of crazy.
Do you know Barry Mills? Lakewater wants to know.
No. You guys are asking me if I know certain people who are gang members, and I don't know them. I know all these names that you're asking me about, but I don't know. Barry went to federal prison. Barry died in federal prison. Barry was a savage. He was a gang member. He was a stand-up, hardcore dude. I don't know these guys. They were Barry and Tommy were from a different generation of mine. Let's see, about 4 years before I went to prison, before I got arrested. Barry allegedly killed the leader of the BGF, Pancho Barry, in San Quentin. And
hi, Tony.
Yeah. So the story is Pancho Barry was on escort, and somebody got in front of him going down the chow hall at San Quentin. They walk you down the chow hall in the upper yard, and everyone's out here on the upper yard. So a guy got in front of him, opened his jacket up, and flashed a knife on him. And so Pancho posted up. The cop didn't know what to do. And as he's posted up, focused on the guy in front of him, the guy came up behind him and started stabbing him. And they got him on the ground, stabbing him through the chest and pulling up chunks of asphalt underneath his back with a knife. That's a story I heard about Barry Mills. Barry Mills has passed on. Unfortunately, spent the last years of his life in federal prison in the ADX in Florence, Colorado.
He said, "That's enough for me. Just curious. Thanks for answering."
Yeah, so that's what I know about Barry. I know some other things about Barry that were stories that are passed on to me. The prison gang that he was a member of, I think he was an OG in that gang, and they were a whole different type of group, back in the day.
Hi, I'm sorry. Hi, Sean from Australia is on.
Yeah. So, what they are now is not what they were back when he was original member of that gang. So anyway, that's what I know
Lakewater
about
said he
that.
died the day after his 70th birthday.
Yeah. So
Hi, Kellen Laura from Canada. How are you guys doing? Hi, Lex. Hi, Jen. Hi, guys. How Salvador? How are you guys? Let's see. You guys, we got 36 people on, so hit that like button pretty please. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Mitch looks like Tyler Bingham, the guy who has the keys. Yeah, okay.
yeah. There's
Gotcha.
another guy you're talking about that I don't really know. And same thing. I know stories about him. He's still alive, and he's also in the Colorado ADX.
Sean O'Loughlin says it's 8:40 on Thursday in Australia right now.
Wow, 8:40. 8:40 in the morning or at night?
AM in the morning.
So that'd be tomorrow.
Hey Roscoe, word. Longbeard said all us white guys look alike.
Yeah, all us white guys look alike, especially when we lose our hair and shave our heads. Of course, I don't shave my head anymore. I just hit it with clippers. I still got a little white shit going on right there. Oh, by the way,
Is the ABX 7 feet under the ground?
I don't think it's underground. That's, they have rumors, that they bring a shower to your cell and all that stuff at Pelican Bay, and prisons are underground and all this other stuff, but they're not. They're,
Lakewater, thank you for the $5 super chat. That's super
wow, thank
cool.
you.
Hey,
Awesome.
Slick. He said, everyone says the camera looks hella good. This is our new computer. I got it to work. So it's our Apple, it's our Mac with our thing. So it,
So the ADX is not underground. Those guys are in their cells all the time. They're so secure with them dudes, they let them take photographs in their cell. That's how secure the staff are with the security of that place. Other prisons in California, they don't even let you have a camera anymore. You have to go to a visiting room to get a photograph, or they have a photo sale once a year or something, where you can go take a photograph. We used to have a camera on the yard, cost $1, then $2 for a photograph. Polaroid had a cameraman, which I did that for a while at Corcoran. So guys come up, give you their ducat, you take a photograph of them, they're homies. And if you're not a very good cameraman, people complain. But yeah. Hey, so today I was cruising around at work, and I want to say, we're at a stop sign and we're turning left, and a car pulled up by us, turning right, and I look, the guy's staring at us, I'm thinking they're looking at the company logo on the side. Guy's gray beard, gray hair, probably about my age maybe. And he rolls down his window, so I look, I'm looking. Guy rolls down his window and he goes, "Hey, Mitch, how's it going?" And I don't recognize the guy, I don't know him. And I look, and I'm kind of like, and he goes, "I watch you on YouTube." And so I go, "Hey, all right." I give him a thumbs up as my coworker didn't know what was going on. So he pulled out, went down the street, and I go, "Hey, man, that was the guy who watches my YouTube," So all I can do is stick my hand out the window and give you a thumbs up. So if you're watching, or if you see it later, wow, it was a trip, man. And I wish I could have got out of the car and shook your hand. Thank you.
Hey, Jen, what the hell? She just super chatted us $100.
Oh, wow.
Jen, you don't know. Jen, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I know things are tight for you, Jen. So that's like, you got, thank you so much, Jen. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. But thank you, sweetie. You're awesome. Thank you so much, Jen.
Much.
Oh, she's
really
sweet.
We got a super chat from Jen for $100. That's awesome.
Oh, Jen.
Thank you very much.
That's so sweet.
That's going to go to good resources, for real.
More shirts, more
Yeah, more
So
stuff.
as you can see, Mitch's the studio behind us is looking quite.
The tubs over here are T-shirts, and then the boxes up top, and in the back are re-ups. And we have some more shirts coming as soon as my printer. My printer decided he wanted to start tattooing, so he's late with the Viking shirts, which is going on 2 months now. So yeah. But you can see our stock in the back's kind of filling up the room, so we're gonna have to possibly get a shed, like a tough shed or something. I don't know, maybe rent a space. One of our viewers and a local Hangtown homeboy, who I've been chatting with about possibly building a motorcycle, making a Hard Intentions motorcycle. Maybe we could rent a shop together and get our shirts in a shop. And
Hard Intentions Garage.
Hard Intentions. And so the idea is to have Hard Intentions Garage. And I'm not thinking about starting another channel, but just doing different videos. If we get with Ryan Rains, what's up, brother? We're thinking about building a chopper or a motorcycle of some type, maybe a bobber, who knows. I could try my hand with airbrushing, get a motorcycle together and put it on YouTube, and then we can sell it. They have different, and he sent me a link to some videos of guys that build motorcycles on YouTube. And he basically said, I ain't going to say who they are, but he said, hey, if these lames can build a motorcycle and put it on YouTube, why can't we? And he's a biker, motorcycle rider, and so am I. And I'm good with tools. I learn fast, and I've done a lot of work on my own bike. I haven't done a lot of engine work. As a matter of fact, my motorcycle is at a shop right now. I have an engine checked out because it's starting to sputter, which might be a fuel injection issue. Anyway, we're thinking about possibly renting a garage together so I can stick my shirts like in the office, and we can build a motorcycle and put on YouTube, do the build on YouTube, and be Hard Intentions Garage. And somewhere on the bike would have Hard Intentions. Maybe the first one could have the logo on it.
You could do another paint job.
Yeah, I could do another paint job. I'm gonna have to repaint my motorcycle anyway after my last accident. And but I could try my hand with the airbrush. And so that's
Fishing at the Storm says it's clogged up from all the smoke that we've had up here. I bet.
Maybe, but it's actually chugging, like chug, like shutting off and restarting as I go, and it's doing it at low speeds and high speeds. So anyway, I took it to Miller Built. It's a local Mike Miller.
Hard Intentions Customs.
Hard Intentions Customs, yeah.
I like
Hard
it.
Intentions
That's
Garage.
Good. That was good, OFM. That was awesome. LLC. Hey, I just want to. Hi, Izzy. How are you? Sakura said intake leak. Brett is on. Brett Ross. He said, hey, Mitch and Adrian.
Hey, what's up, brother? Down in Los Angeles. Brent.
Everyone thinks that's an awesome idea.
Really?
Yes, everyone thinks it's great. That's why all these people are coming up. They're saying
Cool.
you're going big time. I don't know about that, but they said you're going big time. That's what John Doe said.
We'd like to be big time,
Shelton,
but
Shelton's on.
All right, Shelton. All right, Shelton Swimmer. He's a hot rod master. Dragster.
So
funny car.
She snitched on her. She ratted on herself. So now I'm gonna give her. Now I'm gonna say something. So Jen. So they asked if Jen was the same person that I did the interview with, and it is, and she's on. So she's under Jen Magana. She's on here. So Jen, we're all super proud of you. You did a great job. The second part will be up. It's an hour. I just kind of edited it last night. It's not done yet, but it'll be up tomorrow morning.
Oh, it will.
And I think there might be 4 parts because I don't know if I can stretch the other.
It was a long interview, and it's a little something different. And I thought it was something that people should see. And Adrian was passionate about it, and so yeah. Jen,
you did great.
Yeah. She had a story to tell, and I thought it was good to get it out.
Thank you, Jen, and thank you for that super chat for $100. You are amazing. Thank you. You didn't have to, but thank you so much. It was a pleasure to do the interview with you. You're awesome.
Yeah.
Big Max, what's up? He said, Q won't mention Adrian and all the Hard Intentions Nation.
What's up, Carnal? Yeah. So, we might not be Jesse James, West Coast Choppers or Monster Garage or any of that, but we might be able to put a motorcycle together that people like, and we can move it on out the door and sell it. And if that works out, then that'd be awesome, Yeah. Yeah, it'd be awesome. You know. Oh, so anyways, yeah, don't forget, we have our backup lame hats.
And guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what?
Our hats on the way.
Our hats are on
Oh,
the way.
our Hard Intentions hats are on the way. And we also have Hard Intentions patches. Now, these are my glasses. I'll put them next to my, these are Wayfarers, you know, so that's the size of the patch. Give you an idea, but that's the patch. Get a little, we can
You
see
did
it.
it like a little mustache. That's awesome.
Yeah, mustache. Anyway, these are patches.
Slick said I have a garage full of toys to raffle off.
Yeah.
I know that's true.
Yeah. So we have patches and hats, and we also have our backup lane mask, which homeboy wore to the golf course. I posted that. I thought it was great. Like, yeah.
They said you need to get a backup lane helmet sticker. That's actually a really good idea.
A sticker?
That go on the back of helmets.
That's a good idea
Yeah.
because you know what? When I ride my bike to work, I'm in California. I don't know about other states. We have a diamond lane, and that's for passenger cars with 2 or more people or motorcycles. And hey, look, if I'm going with the flow of the traffic and I'm going 80, 90 miles an hour on my motorcycle and dudes are tailgating me, I need a backup lane sticker on my helmet, you know? And I'm really getting tired. And you know what? I thought about this, and I'm thinking, you know, the next son of a bitch that tailgates me at 80 miles an hour on my motorcycle, he should get ready to buy a new windshield because I'm getting really, really fucking tired of it.
The Black Archie Bunker's on.
Black Archie Bunker, who's that?
That's his name.
Really?
Yes.
All right, Black Archie Bunker.
He said it's been a while finally catching your live again, and my brother Whack is on.
Stay down, Whack.
Whack also his YouTube channel is also known as the Porn Channel.
Really?
For his live. Yeah, his live. It's like YouTube porn. Like
is it?
Yeah, it is.
They're doing porn live on YouTube, Whack. Come on. Yes, I'm getting tired of people tailgating.
I want to know what's going on with your parole. Today's a good day, everybody.
Well, today is the day that my parole officer submitted his report, and you know, I'm going to tell you something. I had a couple parole officers in Los Angeles. I had a female for about a month or 2. She was cool, hoss. She had a lot of tattoos, and you know, she was cool. And then I had another Hackett. He was a black dude. He was kind of cool. He arranged my transfer to come up here to Placerville. And I remember I was working pit stop monitor. I was in the fashion district, which is kind of ghetto, homeless, monitoring a portable hand wash, you know, sink and a porta potty. And he calls me. He goes, "Hey, this is on a Friday." He goes, "They want you up in Placerville on a Monday." I said, "Man, my motorcycle's in the shop. I'm not ready." So he called up here and he says, "Hey, you got another week." So I had a week. He gave me an extra week. And then once I got up here, I had Mr. Borges was my first parole officer, and he came off kind of hard on me, you know, when I went to the parole office. And
he scared me.
Yeah, he scared Adrian, you know, but turned out to be a really cool guy, man. He was a cop on the streets, I think, in Vallejo. Then he was a prison guard in Soledad, which I did time at. And then now he's a parole officer. And after a few visits, he put me on once every 2-month visiting. And he said, "You know, I want to set up a case to get you off parole." And after about a year of him, a little over a year, I got a new agent, Mr. Martinez. Mr. Martinez, he's a younger man. And I'm going to tell you, man, they've treated me nothing but great. And so anyway, Mr. Martinez submitted his report today to have me discharged off parole. And now on the 19th, which is 10 days from now, his supervisor will submit their report. Whether or not they're going to recommend I discharge or not, I don't know. That's up to them. And then it goes to a district administrator, and then it goes to the parole board. So I'm going to tell you, in Los Angeles, where they have thousands of people on parole, I would be discharged in 3 years, like no problem. But up here, it's a little different. There aren't as many guys on parole, but they still have problems. You know, like he was chasing a guy down who had a warrant. He was chasing another guy down who's been ODing on heroin. And he's like, dude, he told me straight out, he goes, "You earned this," you know. So
Nathan said, "Congrats, Mitch. You're gonna get it." And
yeah, I hope so.
you know what, you guys wrote us some amazing letters. Like
yeah,
you
yeah.
really did.
And I said, what do I got to do? He goes, you don't have to do nothing. He goes, I got all you guys are sent letters in. You email them to us, and we forwarded them to him. And he goes, I got all the emails, man. He goes, you don't have to do nothing. I got all the letters and the emails, and he's like, he says, you earned this. You know, you're working. You got letters. You got this and that, and you know, self pride and all that kind of stuff. I don't have a real huge ego and all that shit, but I felt proud. You know, like I felt good. You know, like this guy is in law enforcement. And he's telling me, hey, you earned this. So for someone who's on the other side of the law that I used to be opposite of, to tell me, hey, you earned this, it just tells me, man, that I'm doing the right thing. And it was a good feeling, you know.
Joshua said, then you can come to Eastern Canada for dinner. That's
I don't know if I get a passport, but, you know, yeah.
Get discharged and will you do a bike run? Death Valley. Oh.
Ooh, Death Valley, yeah. Hey, you know, they have Babes Night Out in Death Valley.
Wax said, you and Mitch are going to smoke a fatty.
Yeah, so... You know, even if they deny my discharge, I got 2 more years of parole. But the bottom line is getting off parole, you know, like he said, you know, I know you're not going to stop doing what you're doing if you get off parole. And he goes, you're not doing what you're doing because I'm supervising you. And you're not going to stop it doing what you're doing if you get off parole. And that's true. The only difference is for me is I'll be able to travel. Like, if we decide we want to go over to Sutter and see our friends over there, we can just say, hey, we're going to Sutter. If we want to go to San Diego and see our son, Turkey Loco, yeah, we can just pack it up and say, hey, we're coming down to see you, boy. You know, I mean, without a 2 weeks notice and a permission to travel. That's really the only difference.
Hey, James, he actually couldn't smoke with medical card, so that's actually that's not true. Even if you had a medical card, you can't.
Well, actually, I probably could, but I could, but I'm not going to rub it in their face. I have a no marijuana on my parole, and I could go get a medical marijuana card and be like, yeah, I'm smoking weed. How you like me now? But why bother? You know, why rub it in their face? You know?
Remy Mills, thank you for the $5 super chat. That's really nice of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So everyone's really excited about that. Just tons of good comments on here. Yeah. Everyone's just saying that.
Yeah, it's just it's going to be great.
Lex said, for any days you may doubt yourself or not believe in yourself, there's thousands of people who believe in you and support you no matter what, always.
Wow. Isn't that awesome?
That's so nice.
I mean, you know, you spend your whole life being told you're a fucking turd. And, you know, I went to board 14 times. Before I got my 14th board hearing, I was found suitable for parole and I was released. But and I canceled 9 hearings. I tell them, you know, fuck you, I ain't going. I remember one time I got called into the counselor's office, and she goes, you know, you're going to board. And I said, I don't want to go to board. You have an annual class every year. Once a year, you have an annual classification review with all the you know, the lieutenant and the captain, all that shit, counselors on the yard that you live on. And my points were down, and I wanted to go to San Quentin and become a level 2. So I want to transfer to level 2 San Quentin. And she goes, well, you're going to board, and you're not allowed to transfer when you're 6 months to the parole board. And I said, you know, I'm not going to board, and I want to transfer to San Quentin. And she goes, and you know, the thing is, I started in San Quentin in '81. That was the first real prison I went to from Chino, and so I wanted to go back there as a level. I went there as a level 4. I wanted to see it as a level 2. And I had a hobby and all kinds of stuff. And you know, of course I was disappointed when I got there, but, I'm
sorry. Kellen Laura Canada just super chat us $20.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
So
Thanks,
nice.
Kel.
Thank
wow.
You.
Awesome.
Thank you guys so much.
I got your book right here too. Thank you very much.
Slick, you don't know who Ben Davis is? You got to be kidding me.
So anyways, she goes, you know, you got to go to board. I said, man, I don't have to go to board. And, you know, a couple times I said, matter of fact, not only am I not going to board, I'm not participating. She goes, you got to sign a refusal. I go, I don't have to sign shit. So, you know, I had all the refusing to go to board 9 times, and I had 14 board hearings. 13 of which, they basically tell you you're a piece of shit and we're not letting you out. And so for my parole officer to tell me, hey, man, you earned a discharge, by him, and he's the low man on the totem pole on his side of the fence. And hey, you two, knock it off.
She like really bit him.
Come here. Yeah, our new dog.
She's mean.
She's a meanie.
She's a meanie. Hi, Jason. Jason Irwin's on.
Hey, Jason, what's up, brother? Yeah, that means a lot, And if I get discharged, I'll be able to travel. We have a vacation spot up in the mountains, and we can just take off and go up there and go fishing and swimming.
The damn septic place never called me back.
Yeah, so the power's out up there too. So getting off parole is going to be a great deal if it happens. I'm going to love it. Yeah,
hi, really DC. How are you doing?
Is that DC Irish?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, look at that savage dog. He just got beat up by a girl.
Jason, thanks for staying up last night when I got on Wax Live last night and feel so
did you go
alone.
on there when I was asleep?
I did. I told everybody, they said the old man's sleeping.
Yeah. I go to sleep about 10. She stays up to 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning.
I can't go to bed early like that. I just can't. I don't have to be at work till 9 though.
But I get up at 5:30, and I go to work. And just so you know, we took out 160 yards of trash. We filled up a trash truck out of a canal, actually. This is not a levee. It's a canal down in Sacramento. It was actually on the news. They had us on the news from a helicopter videotaping us just in Morrison Creek on the levees in Sacramento. Just so you know, if you're not from this area, Sacramento is called the River City. All the water comes down from Lake Tahoe, the mountains, into the American River, the North and South Fork. All the water goes down through Sacramento and out into the bay. And Folsom Lake, and all that. And so last year on Morrison Creek, it's a creek that's basically a levee system. It's part of the river drainage and the flood. It's safety from floods, basically. I remember in the 80s, Sacramento flooded really bad. But they said they did $100,000 of damage just last year alone on Morrison Creek. So we went in there and smashed out all the homeless camps. There's bridges that go over it. And we ran them all out. It was on the news. They said this year it's over twice that. And so today we went down to a canal and smashed out 160 yards of trash. And, dude, it's horrible.
Anthony Kehoe, thank you for the $10 super chat. That's super nice of you guys.
Oh, wow.
He said, "What's up, Smileys? Love you both." We love you too,
we love
Anthony.
You too, and thank you very much,
Anthony. And he's a Patreon member too.
Yeah,
so double thank
donation.
You. Emily M. She says, "Texas up in this thing." She didn't say up there. She says, and she super chatted us $49.99.
Oh, wow, thank you,
Emily. Thank you.
Thank you,
Emily. How did you survive last night on Wax Channel? OMG.
Yeah. And our Patreon. I hope you guys like your prints that you got.
Yeah.
That we sent out.
Emily, thank you so much. Yeah. Texas in this thing. That's right. Hey, I just wanted to mention that we have a Patreon account, and the only reason I'm talking about it is because we don't do like, here's this awesome video, whatever. What we try to do is it allows us to purchase shirts and things like that on there. We're trying to get that more than once a month. And that helps us definitely with doing that. And we've had some solid people who have followed us for a long time on Patreon. But what Mitch does do is we do send our and Izzy and Lex and there's Anthony. I think we have like 19 or something.
And I say Dan Mack because he's our very first one, I believe,
he was our very first
Patreon member. And we send him stuff, we don't have tons of shit to send, but every month we try to send out stickers, prints, we surprise somebody once in a while with a shirt. But Dan Mack, we love you. Been with us from day one, man, and as a Patreon member, and we love you.
Slick, we know that you're solid. That goes without saying. We know a lot of you are solid. We're just saying about that because it was just
what she's saying is like our Patreon members, we love the reason we say we love you guys is because
I'm sorry.
What's
Hold
up?
on 1 second. I just have to clarify something.
What?
General, Matthew, they don't take 60% from Super Chat. They take 30, just to let you know.
Super Chat, they get 30%.
And I just feel weird about going, send money to our PayPal and blah, blah,
and
blah.
so here's the deal. Like our Patreon members, we don't say, hey, you can go over here and watch a special video for $5 or, you know, Patreon members only get to see this or see that. I don't do any of that secret shit. And I don't make people pay to see anything I post on YouTube is available to anyone who wants to watch. And, you know, that's just how that is. And, we don't try to extort people for stuff, you know. We're not into that shit, you know. I mean, I started this channel because I did an interview with Death I Bring from Lockdown 23-1, and we love them. And he got me started. And I told my story on here, and I'm going to finish. Well, it's never finished, actually, because it's an ongoing experience. You know, and so, I mean, it's a story. I could tell my story on here, and people seem to like it. And I do interviews. It's a resource, man. That's just.
I kind of look at it like this too. YouTube has given us a platform that we wouldn't normally have.
That's a better word, a platform.
And addition to that, yes, people are like, you got to be taxed. You got to. Yeah, that's all true.
Yeah,
but honestly,
so what? That's
you know
part
what?
Of living out here in America.
It helps us get. It helps us get our stuff out there because we can afford to. You know,
one thing I'm amazed at is, you know, we sold a few shirts, and I want to say that the whole process started with Jesse James,
Mitch doesn't
the
want
Pope
to be a
of welding.
panhandler. That's true.
I don't want.
You don't want to be a panhandler, and you said that. You've said that.
You know, like Jesse James gave us a shout out, man, and we got like 6,000 followers on Instagram. And then one of them said, hey, you should do an interview with Death I Bring on Lockdown 20. So I did that. And people started buying our shirts, and people are like interested in my art and just stuff. And it's an outlet for us. It's a platform to say, hey, look, this is what we got. I'm not just on here like pandering, like, give me some money, give me some money, give me some money. Because really, you know, the YouTube thing is like, man, we love the donations. We're very grateful for them. Don't get me wrong. They mean a lot to us. But also being able to say, hey, these are our shirts, and seeing people that watch our videos go to our site and buy bandanas and face masks and shirts and prints. It's a validation of a dream I had in prison. Like, I want to do this, you know, and I mean, where else would I advertise my stuff? You know, I mean, it just blows me away. It really does.
1 second. Hi, everybody.
You know, it blows my mind that it just blows me away. You know, when I was in prison in San Quentin in 2011, I got busted with a cell phone, and I had it for about 6 months. I actually had it for about a year. It was a little slider phone, used to slide out and had a keyboard on it, and I kept it in a certain spot. Or when I got told on.
Who sent you that phone?
Yeah, Adrian sent me that phone. But you know, I was on Facebook, and I said, hey, Facebook, theoretically, you could connect to every single person in the world. And that's when I started getting the idea to sell my artwork on Facebook and advertising this and that. But actually, the YouTube platform has become bigger for us than Facebook. So, by the way, the wife has stepped out to go get a breath of fresh air. Yeah, Marlboro style. Yeah. I quit smoking in 1998, and I quit dipping around 2000 something when they took the tobacco, and I haven't looked back. I used to smoke cigarettes, Bugler. I used to go through about a can a week, and I used to dip Copenhagen, and I used to do them both at the same time. I used to fall asleep at night with dip, and I used to wake up in the middle of the night, I forgot to spit that Copenhagen out. But I quit smoking because I was just like, I'm over it, you know. But I quit Copenhagen when they took tobacco from California prisons. And around 2011, somebody goes, hey, you want to try a dip? I said, yeah, sure. They had a can of Copenhagen, and I took a dip, and I was grateful I quit. I got nauseous and all that shit. So anyway, It's hard. I guess it's hard for some people to kick that addiction to nicotine. Let me see some of the comments, and she's out. Smoke one for me, bro. That's right, DC Irish. Tops, no, Bugler. All right, Dago checking in. Homeboy's on his long chopper, Sean. All right, stay down. Yeah.
I heard you throw me under the bus.
Oh, we didn't throw you under the bus.
You did.
I was talking about giving up tobacco. I didn't say nothing about you smoking or nothing.
Yeah, yes, you did. You're a liar. Lex said the prints you sent. Slick ruler just super chatted us $50, and he said, Let's get. Thank you, Slick. That's so cool. Thanks, Slick, so much. Dago Car, Big Mex. Oh my God. Big Mex, we love you. We love the stuff you. Thank you for posting all of our stuff and Slick, thank you again.
Yeah, we love Big Slick Ruler, man, out and we're gonna have to go up there.
I know.
We went up to Reading for Big Bike Weekend. If you live up there, I'm sure you know it was not really a big bike weekend. We saw it advertised. We tried to go up there and sell some shirts. We sold 2 shirts, I think, the whole weekend. But it was fun, we got to cruise around Reading and check it out. So the thing for me, though, is that would be a really nice motorcycle ride to go up there and see Slick Ruler. As far as Big Mex, we're going to come see you, bro. When we go see our friend down in Pomona, John, we're going to have to stop by and see Big Mex.
Slick said, big bike weekend is dying up here, bro.
Yeah, it was not fun. We went out there and they had the Fried Brothers. If you haven't checked out the Fried Brothers, they're a motorcycle band, outlaw motorcycle.
They're awesome. They really are awesome.
They're cool. Harry's cool. The Fried Brothers are cool. They had like 6 people in the audience.
Yeah.
It was terrible. It's terrible.
So I always like to just give shout outs to channels. I'm the channel stalker. Mitch is not. I am.
She watches all the other channels.
So. There is one. Okay, I'll say it in a minute because now I just lost it.
What?
Anyway, she does. Her husband's kind of a cholo, and she does. It's really funny. She does all these videos. He loves heavy metal. She films him.
Talking to me, Holmes.
Anyway. He's super funny, and so her name is Gina Velasquez. And I think they just hit 4,000 subs, but they're super a cute couple, and they're funnier than shit.
What's the channel?
I'm going to tell you in a second. Hold on.
I don't really watch a lot of other YouTube channels. I do watch a couple,
He doesn't really have time.
To be honest with you, I come home from work. So I want to tell you my day. We took 160 yards.
Bye, Whack.
Whack signing off. What's up, Whack?
Because he's in trouble. He said the wifey just got home and now he's in trouble.
So we took 160 yards of trash out of this canal. And then we get a call to go down by the river where there's a bridge. So here's the deal. The utilities, because the homeless are destroying the levees and the river system, they can have the homeless people evicted. So the cops come in, tell me you got to get the fuck out. And then we come in and smash out all the trash. So we took another 30 yards of trash out of a spot. And there was this dude wearing a summer dress, had his hair pulled up. And he's all, you guys are violating my First Amendment rights. And I'm like, hey, go smoke some more speed, buddy. Yeah, speed. That's what I need, some more speed. And I'm like, hey, check it out. You need to shave.
Check it out, Lane.
Yeah, he starts yelling, help, help. And I go, every time he would say, help, I would say, help. And he's like, help, help. This dude's dressed up like a chick with a summer dress on, right? And sandals. We're taking, 5-gallon buckets of shit, big 3-liter bottles of piss, trash, all this stolen shit that they steal. And he's like, help. And I go, help, help. Then finally I go, hey, you need to shave, dude. You're getting a 5 o'clock shadow. Then he kept, blah, 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 tweaker, weirdo shit. I said, man, you need to tape your penis up. It's popping out of your dress there, buddy. And, then we went to lunch and the boss calls us.
Good night, Izzy.
Good night, Iz. And, so we went over and we had Now, if it's private property, they don't have the right to stay. Like if they're in public property, they can't evict them because of COVID, unless they're a danger to the canal system, which falls under the Department of Utilities, which we're getting rid of them. So if it's private property, in between these two really nice houses, old part of Sac, they call us, and this dude's there. They want us to get rid of all this shit. And he goes, I got a U-Haul coming. He's like, all tweaked out. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here. So I just bought this house, and he's pointing all his trash, you know? And he takes a trash can out, and I'm like, you got to go. You're on private property. I bought this. This is my house. I bought it. And I'm like, there's nothing here but trash, dude. That's mine. I got a U-Haul coming. I said, man, get the fuck out of here. I had enough. It was towards the end of the day. I said, man, get the fuck out of here. And kicked him on down the road. And I wish he would have stuck around, because I found a bunch of fucking mail. He's been stalking the neighborhood. And I'm going to get to something else later, but he's been stalking the neighborhood, stealing shit, but he's been stealing people's mail. And I found a fucking letter. When you mail a letter from California prison, they stamp it. Department of Corrections or state prison. And if you're indigent, they'll give you a letter and it has a prison. It's stamped prison shit all over it. And I found one, and it had been opened. The letter was there. So somebody wrote a letter from prison to their family in Sacramento, and this fucking scumbag took it. And yeah, I got up all the letters that were unopened. There was Social Security shit, medical stuff, all this, a big stack like this. And I took it to I actually found a postman, a mailman. I gave it to him. He says, yeah, I'll make sure it gets, I was pissed off. If that dude would have stuck around, I probably would have socked him up with my new Milwaukee gloves.
Oh my God. I can't with you.
What's the matter? You know, I mean, it just pisses me off. You know.
Hi, really. Chad, Brad. Welcome to the channel. It's nice to see some new. Okay, Slick. Slick, your Slick Religious super chat us another $19.99.
Wow, thank you.
And Slick, your texts are not coming through on your super chats. All the word is on there is I. That's say he said his phone jacks up when he's super chatting. Thank you for the super chat, Slick.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You can just type something in and we'll read it.
Yeah. Anyways, if you haven't subbed before, please sub to our channel. It helps us a lot.
Yeah, you know, if you're watching, just subscribe, man, and hit that button, all in buttons, whatever. If you hit the bell, or as a bell, it'll let you know when we got something posted, and likes, all that stuff helps. It helps the channel out quite a bit, you know.
Jason, you are hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, Emily, you seem to have some admirers on the channel. Hey, just so you guys know, Jen Magana, that's on here. Jen is the one I did the interview with. So I just want to say we're super proud of her. It was a really hard story for her to tell, and just super proud of her for those that are joining now that didn't know. So,
you know, and hopefully it helped her to be able to tell her story, you know.
Slick said my phone is stupid.
Yeah, mine too. It died today. So I want to tell you though, yesterday when we were out in the canal, this chick comes up, she goes, you know, man, what are you doing? You know, I said, we're just taking the trash out of here. And she lives in a tree house she built for 6 years. I said, you know, they're getting rid of these guys because they destroy the levee. And she goes, man, I hate living out here and this and that. And she looked like she was about 28. And I told her, hey, look, you know, if you're not using one of the cops, you know, they have a thing in Sacramento, it's Sacramento Police. It's called Impact Team. It's like 4 or 6 cops. They find these people and tell them they got to leave. Anyway, part of the job too is, you know, if they're not using, they'll find them housing. They'll put them in a hotel. They get them shelter. They get them food. They get them stuff like that. So it's not all just, you know, hey, fuck you, you got to leave. You know, it's not all that. The ones that really want off the street and they're having a hard time, we give them cards, contact Big Daddy Bill, we call him, and he finds them housing. So, yeah, the job's it's a cool job. You know, part of it's fucked up, but part of it's cool because we've got some people housing, you know, that want to get the fuck up off the street. So I just wanted to toss that in there. And my boss's channel, he's got a few videos up. It's Forensic Clean. It's all one word. And he's got a YouTube channel up. What's up, boss? I hope you're watching.
It's funny because everyone kept telling me that I was stop messing with your hair. I got a bunch of comments on that video. Of course, you know, I'm a chick, so I'm going to focus on people saying shit like that. But here's the funny thing. It was like 100 degrees. Both Jen and I were like, it's like beating it. So anyways, thanks you guys for watching that. I appreciate it.
It's been very hot.
Tom wants to know, can you buy a shirt like the one you have on?
This one is just the one. It's a one. It's the only one. It's the only one. I had this made last time we re-upped shirts. So.
Michael Korn just super chat us $4.99.
Oh wow, thank you, Mike.
Hard Intentions is the best entertainment channel. I hope everybody is having a great week. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, thanks
Mike. So much.
Do we have button-up shirts on our Teespring?
I don't think they have those on Teespring. No.
Yeah.
Justin said, I'd be hypocrite if I said all those homeless people are garbage. It wasn't exactly homeless, but I had a huge drug problem, so that's why I have some sympathy for. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Peter North, the old adult film star, is on here. He said, hello tonight, guys.
What's up, Peter North? Hey, what's up with your buddy, man? What's his name?
I don't know.
That fucking fat fucker. He's facing 250 years in prison for rape and all kinds of shit. What's his name, man? That porno dude.
Oh, Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy. Yeah. What's up with Ron Jeremy, man? He's like drugging chicks and doing all kinds of shit. One of the charges is having sex with some chick that was sleeping, 15-year-olds and all that kind of shit. So, yeah, Ron
John
Jeremy.
Wolf just said, I just saw an interview with Peter North and TT Boy.
Who's TT Boy?
I don't know.
I don't know who that is. But hey, Peter North, cheers to you, buddy. You know, whatever. What a career. How's that work out, though? How do they pay you when all the free porn on
Why do they wait?
Internet?
You know what, Slick? That's actually a good question.
What?
And I'm sure this is going to open the door to a very, like, whatever conversation, but I'm curious. So Slick asked a good question. He said, why do the people wait 20 years to bring it up?
To bring up what?
Like, this person did this to me or that, whatever.
Yeah. Ron Jeremy's charges are like 20 years old. I thought there was a statute of limitations on some of that shit.
You're right. He is. Steve LeBarber, you're right. He is one ugly.
Yeah,
I don't say that about many people, but he is not attractive at all.
One ugly fucker, huh?
Jen, you're sweet. Thank you.
He's got a wraparound hairdo, and he's got long hair. So when I see
he's never been good looking.
Yeah, but when I see dudes that are going bald, like I came back from the parole board and they got those big round mirrors, you know, so you can look around corners. I looked up there. I just put grease in my hair. It was about down here, and I'm combing it, and I seen you know, up in the mirror, I seen his hair split apart, and I said, fuck that. I went back to my cell and shaved my head.
Thank you so much.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Just super chat us
$8.
Lakira and Lakewater are a thing, both of those two. So they're on here. Thank you, guys.
He wears masks to the golf course.
He does. I love it.
Yeah, so the guys that are like bald all the way around and growing their hair, it's like, you know, Grateful Dead, like, you know, that's, you know, over.
Yeah, Jen, I don't think they have a 7-year limitation on that anymore. That's why people are bringing that shit up, I think.
You know, I think maybe with all the priest molestations and all these freako sex weirdo shit, maybe they changed the laws. But I always thought that murder was the only crime that didn't have a statute of limitations.
Fred's on. He said, Mr. Smiley, how's it, Bubba?
Things are good, brother. Thank you. Fred. Yeah, you know, as far as I'm concerned, man, if you're a fucking child molester, rapo, any of that shit, there shouldn't be a statute of limitations, but there should be factual information. And how do you prove that shit without DNA, you know? And it's just an accusation's an accusation. 9 of them might be false and 1 right. So if you have 1 accusation that's true, and then 9 people jump on the bandwagon because they want to get paid or they want fame or celebrity out of it, you know, that's kind of fucked up.
Do you remember I was telling you about that case I read last week about the guy that had gotten, they put him in prison and he wasn't the person that did it. He got a good lawyer. Person said he didn't do it.
Oh, yeah.
They paid him $8 million, and then he ended up choking some chick in a store with a
Yeah,
T-shirt.
when he got out of prison,
Yeah.
he got some case, yeah.
And they're like, donate to his fund, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Guy got paid for getting, falsely accused, and then got out of prison, did some way out shit.
Let's see. He said, my wife is watching live. Everyone be nice. Of course we're going to be nice to Wax Wifey. She's awesome.
We're always nice, brother. You know that. We try to keep it respectful here, even though once in a while I get a little carried away with my language. But, yeah. Yeah, so anyways, Ron Jeremy's facing like 250 years in prison. And I think it's ironic because if you like the song, Date Rape, he's in it. And it says the guy went to prison, he's the guy in there, like, hosing down his celly. Now he's going to prison. So I wonder if he'll be getting hosed down or he'll be doing the hosing.
Delano Ferrera's on. I haven't seen you for a while, Delano. He said, what's up, Mitch? You shining, bro.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm living, man. Also, I want to say, big shout out to Chad. We're down in Morrison Creek. And look, we're up underneath the bridges where there's only like 3 feet where the bridge goes over and then the bank goes down. And these people are living up there. So once they evict them, we're up there pulling this shit down. And this guy comes up to me, and he's a city worker. And he goes, because they're scraping with the machines. And, we had to really clean it out. I mean, this stuff goes out to the ocean, right? And so a city worker comes up, and he goes, hey, what's up? I go, what's up? He goes, I watch all your videos. This guy's a city worker. I go, hey, what's up? So big shout out to Chad, city worker. He's got a new bike. It's a glide, like some electric glide or street glide,
Everyone says you look rested tonight.
I am rested. I got a little sleep, and I took a nap when I got home. Anyway, Chad's he's in recovery, and he's a city worker, and so but he watches the videos, and I just happened to bump into him, and I just thought that was cool shit. So yeah. I get my old man nap when I came home today.
Your old man nap. Aww.
When I was a kid, my dad used to come home, come in, go in the bedroom, kick his shit off, and take a nap every fucking day. And now I know why. Working your ass off.
People said they didn't get on this channel because you're a square. Mitch Square and Mitch don't even go into the same category, really. I'm
not a square, but
he just tries to do things the right way. That's all.
What's over the Willie Booger?
They're talking about chomos and a whole bunch of crazy shit on here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you something.
JJ said he's 40 and he takes naps after work.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm almost 60. When I was a kid, man, I thought being a gangster was, selling crank and riding motorcycles and, committing violence against anybody who is a threat to you or your homeboys or your existence or your program, and, it got me a life sentence and, being loyal to your friends and all that shit. Well, I'm still loyal to my friends, but I choose my friends a little different now. And, gangster shit to me, there ain't nothing more gangster than getting up at 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning and driving for a half an hour or an hour and then working your fucking ass off for 8 hours and then drive another half hour home and being in your pad with the ones you love. That's gangster fucking shit to me because you know what? It takes a stand-up motherfucker to do that. I know guys have been in prison. I know guys in motorcycle clubs. Shout out to you, Dago. You know who you are, BM. They work their ass off. I mean, these are guys that were gangsters back in the day, the same way I was, and now they're grown up and they see there ain't no future in that shit. And like I said, some of them are in motorcycle clubs, and they've been in that club for a long time. And man, they work their fucking ass off. Some of them are getting ready to collect pensions, and that's their gangster, and they're still gangster motherfuckers. And that's what being a gangster is all about. I had a cellie one time You know, God rest his soul, Scotty from Orland, man. He was a good kid, man. One of the best cellies I ever had. He was young. And I told him, hey, man, being a gangster is about making money. And, you know, if you can get out and make $15 an hour, $20 an hour, depends on what state you're in. You know, California, $15 an hour ain't a whole lot. But when I got a job in LA making $16 an hour, I thought I was the shit, dude. When I got that paycheck, I said, hey, I'm going to get my bike upgraded. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You know, now I make a living wage. Thanks to my boss for hiring me and believing in me. And that's gangster shit, man. Don't let no one tell you that selling dope on a fucking street corner is gangster shit, or you know, doing a home invasion or stealing a fucking car, stealing someone's shit. That ain't gangster shit, man. Gangster shit is about making money, and so you know, get your ass out there and find a way to make money legally, man. I mean, that's, to me, that's gangster shit. If you're a youngster and you want to be a gangster.
Burl said, I've been working my whole life, but I don't consider that gangster because that's just what a man's supposed to do.
That's what a man's supposed to do. That's right. And that's right, you know.
Everyone really likes what you have to say right
now.
I
worked in prison, man. Don't think, you know, even though I was doing dirt while I was in prison, I always had a job. Unless I was in the hole, I always had a job. You know, I told a story one time, man, when I was in Vacaville. They got these big metal trash cans. You know, they're heavy. The old metal trash cans are heavy. And so they cook the food and serve it. They got 3 chow halls and all that shit. So all the extra food at the end of the day, the slop, they put it in a trash can. So I worked on the back dock, and we used to keep the cans in a cold room and then dump them every day into a slop truck, wash all the cans out, and put them in another room. And it was a hard-ass job. Then we washed the dock down, washed the whole back area out, which is also connected to the warehouse where all the trucks come in. And this cop told me, hey, I want this done, this done, this done. I says, yeah. It was a morning crew, you know. And I said, look, man, I don't do shit until I'm done eating. And I used to go to the grill and get crispy fried potatoes with onions and bell peppers in them. I'd eat like 6, 8 fried eggs, big pile of crispy fried potatoes, onion, and sausage and bacon. That's when they had all that shit, you know. So early to mid 80s. And I said, I don't do shit till I'm done eating. And so we got done eating, and this cop just started working back there, you know. Then we took care of business, and that was a fucked up job, man, but I did it. And, you know, I went back to that prison 20 years later, and I seen that cop, and he goes, Smiley. He goes, fuck, Smiley. And there was another cop there. He goes, this is the best worker I ever had, ever. This 20 years later, this cop remembered me, man. I was just blown away. So I always had a job in prison. Some of them were shitty. Some of them were good. I worked in a wood factory in Tracy. I cut wood in Corcoran. I worked as carpenters, plumbers. I always had a fucking job. Always. And I've had a job pretty much the whole time I've been out of prison. And I'm going to work until I can't work, you know, until I'm just...
Plus, people got to remember, too, Mitch never got to put into Social Security. So that he's going to ride it till the wheels fall off.
Yeah.
Literally. So I just try to keep him as safe and healthy as I possibly can because, you know, when it was 108, he worked in 108-degree weather. Actually, it was 111.
Yeah, it was 111 degrees Monday, and we were down at the river in Sacramento. We went down the river bank, and we're down there smashing out trash. I mean, shopping carts and all these blankets and shit. The water, they're all full of sand and water, and they're heavy. And it was 111 degrees, high humidity, high smoke. Yeah, we're out there smashing it out. When I was done, my crew was like, all of us were sweating like dogs. You know, that's gangster shit. And I don't mean like, you know, criminal gangster. I mean, that's stand-up man shit. So, you know.
I just don't want him to get, you know, I don't want his health to get bad because of Slick Ruler
Slick.
just super chatted us. Okay, $24.99. And you want to know why he super chatted us that? Because he's trying to get me to make him and Whack moderators.
Wow.
That's why.
That
now you're trying to
dangerous.
bribe me, Slick. Are you for real now?
That would be dangerous.
Yeah, that would be super dangerous.
Yeah, so don't, the person that said, you know, I don't consider that gangster.
Hi, Turk.
Hey, Turkey Loco. I consider.
Slick, thank you for the super chat, though.
Yeah,
that
thank
was
you
nice
very
of
much.
But no, you're not getting a wrench.
I consider being a stand-up man and going to work every day. I consider that gangster shit to me. You know, and gangster as in, you know, stand-up tough guy man shit. Because, you know, especially in the world today when you got all these fucking weirdos wearing skinny jeans and man buns and living in tents and shooting dope and leeching off the fucking state and smashing out business windows and all the weird ass shit that's going on. You know, when you pull yourself up in the morning, get in your fucking car, your truck, and go to work and smash it out, that's man shit. That's gangster shit, you know, because you're not taking the fucking easy way out. And, you know, I told people, you know, when I went to board after my board hearing, I got found suitable. My board member that found me suitable, the commissioner, Randy Grounds, he came out. He was a warden. That guy worked as a warden. He was a Marine. He was the ultimate fighter, trainer. He came out and he told me, hey, man, don't take the easy way out. You know, he goes, I could have found you unsuitable because I was smuggling tobacco, making money selling tobacco in prison. And he goes, don't take the easy way out again. He goes, I could have found you unsuitable because of that 115, you know, a disciplinary write-up. He goes, but, you know, don't, and that's the deal, you know.
Bluebell just super chat is $25. Thank you so much.
Thank
oh my
you very
God,
much.
you guys are doing it up tonight. She said, great positive vibe tonight, Mitch. Keep keeping it real, Uncle Mitch.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Thank
real
you.
shit. Thank you very much. You know, and I'm glad you like our message. And that's what the channel is, man. It's, you know, look, I did all this time in prison, and hey, look, you know, if I got out and I was like, you know, fuck this and fuck that and blaming the world for my problems and for my past, where would I be, you know? I mean, I'm responsible for what I did and where I was. And look at me now. I got this dog loves me to death. We got 2 great dogs. I'm here with my wife, you know, building the future, man, and living life. I'm going to go out front when we're done and sit in a chair and watch the moon and come on, man. Don't get no better than this.
Look, so I'm going to read some comments.
But you got to work for it.
There's some really good ones.
Let's hear the comments.
Okay, so Large Wood Burger said, great advice. What's worth having won't come easy, and what comes easy isn't worth having.
Yeah.
I always love that saying. That's so true. Let's see. Thank you again, Bluebell. That was super sweet of you. I'm just going back through some of the comments. So Jason's trying to sell his wrench to Slick. And he does have Jason was our first mod.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
Come here.
Daniel said, I'm a roofer by trade. No love for the East Coast, though. LOL. I'm showing you some love right now. They're all word. Roscoe always says word. Man buns?
Word.
So Longbeard said, Lakira was asking us what the wrenches are for, and so I was explaining that to her. And Longbeard said, Lakira, the moderators can boot you out of the chat if you swear or piss them off. You notice that I'm not booting anybody out for swearing. You already know what I don't like, so maybe don't even try it. Yeah. Good try though. Let's see. Silver said I was a barber, but I don't know how to cut hair. They asked me to keep you safe. I do what I can.
My dad was a roofer.
He does what he wants though, and there's only so much I can do. For real. He said, Justin said, I had a buddy that worked on roads and stuff. He said one time it got so hot that his boots started melting to the ground. That's what it felt like the other day. I mean, Mitch was exhausted when he got home.
Yeah, we worked for about 2 hours down at the river, and we were done. We were spent. I told someone, dude, I'm spent. And all of us, and some of the guys in the crew I was working with, they're in their early 30s, late 20s, and they were exhausted. They were spent. So I didn't feel so bad.
JJ, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Heart Intentions, best channel on YouTube. Much respect.
Respects back
Thank
to you, brother.
so much.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome tonight.
Thank you.
So yes, you know what? Slick, you actually have a good cautionary tale.
What's that?
So we had a female on our channel that tends to float around all of the prison channels, and I was new to this and made her a mod. And Longbeard's would have been one of our biggest, and Slick both have been one of our biggest supporters. And she blocked Slick.
She blocked Slick
and
out.
we didn't know it until he got a hold. Didn't he Instagram you or something?
Yeah, he let us know. Hey, that she had blocked him out, so we took that away from her. Yeah, because we don't block people.
She doesn't come on Mitch's channel anymore.
Unless it's some freaky ass troll that wants to make stupid comments, like last time. Guy was saying comments about my wife that had some really sick fucking pervert connotations to it. Other than that, we don't block people, and we don't it's pretty open, we keep it positive. Our moderators check people, and that's what we want.
And I just want to thank Jason. He's been such a big help, because I was like, he's
our first one, right?
And I didn't have like any
idea. First moderator. Yeah.
And I was like emailing him, because I was like, I don't know what to do about blah blah blah. Yeah. Like when he got blocked, when Slick got blocked, he helped me through that. So I just want to thank Jason, because he is the shit. So
yeah. And so I want to explain the work thing too. Like you got to work. You got to contribute to Social Security for 10 years before you can draw Social Security. And I never had a job. I had a job for 1 month when I was 15, I think, as a dishwasher at Black Angus, and that's it. So I never worked. I never contributed to Social Security. So
not that there'll be anything left, but
Yeah, I mean, so I have to work. I have to work for 10 years to contribute to it, Social Security, before I can draw from it. And I might not be able to work for 10 years. So I got a little savings going. It's not a lot, but I do what I do, and I'll always be able to paint and draw, though. So
Slick, her name was not Pink Lady.
Yeah, it was Lady P.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I work, and I had jobs that paid $11 an hour, $15 an hour, $12.50 an hour. Now I make a living wage, so yeah.
DC said if I died today, my wife would get $365 a month. I know, because when I everybody knows that. Well, I don't know if you guys know, but my first husband was I was a widow at 22, and he worked for 10 years, and I think I got $233 a month from that. And Mitch didn't know it, but when we got married, I gave that up, because as soon as you get married, you lose your Social Security. So he didn't know that till just recently.
Yeah,
actually.
I thought it was because he was a Marine.
No, you just get Social Security because you work. So Corey, Corey, how are you? Yeah. Corey's when I said, man, I've been missing you guys, so it's so good to hear your voice.
Yeah.
Corey, we just love you.
Corey's cool.
You are just the coolest. In fact,
Corey's a success story.
That we got in the mail the other day.
I wear it.
No, the patches and stuff we got the other day.
They're over there. We got some badass patches.
Are they on the table over there?
They're right there around the corner by the envelopes. Yeah. We got some badass patches. Corey sent me some gloves, which I do wear. They're 2X, and I need 3X. I wear these. Corey sent me some thrashing gloves. They're starting to come apart a little bit. They're awesome. I like them.
These are
newbies.
Yeah. Let's see. Bro, I know you weren't talking. He says I wasn't talking shit. Oh well. Okay, so
we got some cool stuff in the mail the other day.
This is from Big J.
Big J sent us. He sent us this, which is like a Thor's hammer. And he said,
"Make the lights on it too much. Like move it over a little bit."
Said, snitches get stitches, and I'm all for that. Yeah. And cut the shit. Razor blade with some shit. And barbarians have more fun. Yeah, so thank you for those patches.
Those are from Gabe, and he said, I got your souvenir from Sturgis. I love your channel.
Gabe sent us
and the stories you tell. I'm glad you're doing well. Hopefully we'll get to ride someday. I go to Sturgis every year, so if you ever want to go,
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to ride with me. Take
Yeah.
care. Thanks, Gabe.
Gabe sent
718
us a shirt
South
from
San
Sturgis.
Francisco. Yep,
That 80-year anniversary of Sturgis.
did.
2020.
he did,
And
and
who's-
that too. Remember, they left no
No.
name on the envelope. We do not know who
Somebody
that's from.
sent us this. It's a $20 bill. No name, no nothing. So I want to tell you, I'm very grateful for all the cool stuff that was sent. And the $20 just kind of blew me away.
No name,
Thank you.
no nothing.
No name, no return address. Right to our P.O.
You
box.
guys are
So
awesome.
thank you.
It's fun when we
They
go.
gave thanks for the
we go-
shirt also.
We
That's
go to
awesome.
the PO box and we're
Yeah.
like, oh, what is that? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. That was cool. Thank you very much.
Looks
It's a nice
like
surprise to get
So
stuff.
220,000 people have COVID
What?
from Sturgis.
Are you serious? 220,000. I heard it something like 150 people.
Okay, so this is what he does all the time.
No, that's what I heard. So serious? What's going on with the COVID in Sturgis? I'm just curious.
I don't know, babe. That's just what I heard.
Where'd you see that at?
I read it.
Oh wow! I saw another thing where it said 150 people got COVID from Sturgis.
You guys, we are really good with the fires. Corey was worried about it. He said, "You guys are okay from the fire?"
Yeah.
Oh, he said, "Our family's stuck in the Rogue River, Oregon. It's burning down. Please pray." You know what? My friend Diane lives in the Rogue River Valley.
Yeah. It's,
I gotta call her. Oh my God, that's terrible.
And Candy and Stereo live up there. Friends of ours that we met at this motorcycle swap meet, and the fire's right by their house in Oregon.
I should have never said a number. Everyone's going to have a different number. Let me just say people had COVID from being at Sturgis. I'm not going to give it a number.
Yeah. So whatever it is, I mean, it's, we're even leery about going to church, and someday we'll post some photos of our church. It's very small.
Corey said that they heard that the protesters are starting the fires in Oregon.
Really? Oh, man. If that's true, they ought to shoot them fuckers, man. If you're going to go out and light fires and people are going to die and that's your way you're going to protest, that's some bullshit, man. If people are trying to live, burn down someone's home.
Cody said
dude,
Cody, are you talking about Rhino from the Valley? He's got a YouTube channel. He said he lives near Jamal and his ranch got burnt all the way up to his house and the wind changed.
And
Wow.
Hamul?
That's Rhino.
Hamul, yeah, that's
Yeah.
Rhino. Wow, I thought Rhino, I didn't know he lived out there, but man, the fire, actually, the El Cajon fire is not in El Cajon. I talked to somebody down there. It's out in Hamul and Alpine. And wow, that sucks,
Hey,
man.
Corey, that really sucks. I got to call my friend because she lives in Jackson, Oregon, which is in the Rogue Valley, and it was beautiful.
Where's the Rogue Valley? It's by Eagle
in
Point.
Oregon.
Is it close to there? I mean, is there more than one fire up there?
I don't know.
Yeah, I really, man, fire. You think about fire, that's just.
Hi, Rita. Welcome
Man.
to the channel. Love the channel already. If you guys haven't subbed, please sub, and thank you for joining Hard Intentions, Rita. That's cool.
Yeah, thank you.
More chicas. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, Adrian loves it when more women sign onto our channel and become part of the Hard Intentions nation.
And I'm just going to say, if any of you women on our channel feel harassed or messed with, please feel free to let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not into sexual harassment here,
Jason said I was trying to show my Glock to protesters, but none of them wanted to see it.
You what? Your Hard Intentions mask?
Yeah, Jason. See,
Yeah.
this is how Mitch usually listens to me anyway. So Jason said I was trying to show my Glock to protesters, but none of them wanted to see it.
Yeah, they don't want to see it, especially from the front, Oh, we had some protesters up here a couple weeks ago, right? I actually got it in the news. I gave them the, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes, he did.
And
That's not all he did.
I walked across the street because my friend Larry was across the street and the protesters were across. I say, hey, what's up? And I lifted up my shirt and gave them a flash and, oh, They go, hey, we're going to skin you, old man. I told him, come on, do it. And he said, we'll catch you later. And I said, bring it, bitch, you know. But, yeah, you know, most of them are cowards. They just run their mouth.
Turk said, I'm telling you, I'm in the opposite corner of the SD County and everything's covered in ashes. Yeah, my bike's covered.
Wow.
Corey said, I rode my Harley out to the Infants Cave Creek Hideaway Biker Restaurant and I rocked my Naughty Biker shirt. Is that what you sent us the picture of your shirt the other day?
Yeah.
The Naughty Biker?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Mitch was like, he's going to put it up soon on his Instagram too.
Yeah.
Daniel, he's shown his ink a lot of times on there. He said, let's see some ink, convict.
Yeah, we got a homeboy lives down in Ocean Beach.
That's ex-convict.
Yeah, ex-convict. Yeah, my tattoos are all pretty shitty cover-ups. Yeah, we got a homeboy living down in Ocean Beach, and he said the fires up in Alpine it's like snow down at the beach in San Diego, ash, and it's ash. So, you know, California's just on fire. Arizona has some fires. Oregon. So, and yeah.
Washington's up in flames. I know. It's like I looked at this map the other day that had the U.S. and it was like where most of the fires are, and California and Oregon and Washington were all red. I mean, it was just like, you know.
But the thought that somebody would light fires as a way to.
Slick said it's snowing. It's snowing there.
It's snowing in Redding?
That's crazy.
Really? Is it snowing ash or righteous snow? Because we could use some snow and some rain.
We sure could.
Well, you know, if you're going to light fires and burn down forests and people's homes as a way to protest, you're a scumbag, man. You know,
I did see that Slick that one he posted on Instagram today.
What's up, babe?
Of the smoke. I mean, it was like I was at work the other day, and it was like inside my office. Like it was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah, and I let my coworkers yesterday know that there was a fire up here, and they posted the smoke, and then the clear sky, and it said Mitch's voice coming down from the mountains. You know. Because I live in the mountains and they live down in Sac.
Corey said, my sister said they've already caught people for setting the fires.
Wow.
That is some bullshit.
That's some real scumbag, low-life shit, man.
You know what? You guys stop letting Whack have his free way. Oh, my God. So just so everybody knows, Whack is harmless. He's crazy. That's all. He's just crazy.
Whack, you're crazy all single. God. You're nuts, Whack. We love you.
Big Mex, you're funny. I love Big Mex. He's hilarious.
And you know, like
Big Mex has an awesome Volkswagen, by the way. He has some cool ass shit.
We love it. Yeah. You know, that's passive aggressive shit. And you know, once again, you know, like in prison, man, if you got a problem with somebody, you take it to them. You go to their face and say, hey, you know, this is what's up. And you resolve it. And at one point, you know, we used to say, man, if it ain't worth killing over, it ain't a problem. Because they shoot you for fighting, and they shoot you if you stab someone, they see you, they shoot you. You know, and San Quentin, they shot you with a shotgun. Folsom, they shot you with a Mini 14. And then finally they went to 9mm, and they were blowing people's legs off. And so guys would resolve their fucking problems. But if you had a problem, you took it to them, you know. And so for all this passive aggressive bullshit, man, lighting fires, busting out windows. You know, I saw a video where they lit some homeless dude's bed on fire. You know, that's bullshit, man. That's punk ass, weak shit. And you know, I'm just not with it, man. If you got a problem, take your problem to the person you got a problem with, you know. You know, I'm not down for harming people that they're not a part of you know, the problem. Bottom line. And you're making enemies. Yeah.
Kelly is burning Bluebell. I've lived here my whole life, and I left 1 year to go to Reno. I was 18. It's the only time I ever left. And yeah, it's getting fucking crazy.
I've never seen it this bad.
Never.
You know? But one of them dudes made a statement, man, that if they don't get their way, they're going to burn the place down. They're going to burn the country down, basically. And so if they're doing it, man,
Slick, Benjamin Davis is one of our subs. He's been a sub of ours for a really long time from the beginning.
And he's
Also,
a motorcycle
he's
rider.
a motorcycle enthusiast. He has kids. He's a cool.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's a Harley riding.
He's a big supporter of ours too.
Yeah. Wow,
so
what's going on?
you just asked who he was. I think he's someone on Instagram.
Davis.
I think he's someone on Instagram. So,
yeah, we like him. He's a good dude. He rides motorcycles. He's been through the mix. Got it together. He's got kids. He's a Harley riding man, and
Slick said he was following you on Instagram. He's a dude. He's a good
cool.
dude.
Yeah, he's cool. He probably found you through us. So, Benjamin Davis.
Roscoe said, "Thank you, good people. You guys, thank you guys so much. We've had a lot of people on tonight. It's been super cool.
Let's
see.
What's going on? Any good comments?
I don't know. If I can get through all wax. They said Mitch Smiley for president 2022.
Yeah, I'll help run this country.
Lord help us all.
That'd be a job promotion.
I know somebody who is who has COVID and
who does?
Jen. So she just said everybody pray for him. So we will, hun. Let's see. Whack said, honestly, y'all, I got the most beautiful wife in the world. I just fuck around. He does. He's crazy. Whack is just crazy.
Yeah. What's up, Cody Shepard? And by the way, my friend David, who got found suitable for parole, he's like 60, 61. He got COVID. And he called me the other day. He got COVID. He's getting over it. And hopefully he'll be out within a month. So he had termed a life sentence. So they got COVID in prison. And they're consolidating people that have COVID all. And it's just the prison system and COVID is not good. It's not good.
Emily, how have you been? We haven't seen you for a while. I just said that last night on Wax Channel. I saw her on Wax Channel last night. So let's see. They said whack for vice president. Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, how hard's your job, right? You just say, fuck you, you're in, you're out, boom, boom, this is how it is. And then people carry out. I mean, think about that. It's a lot of responsibility, man. And,
Mitch, so the last video that he's going to do one soon. I have to post the rest of Jen's. And then he's going to.
As soon as Jen's videos or her interview's over, we'll post another one.
He might post one up this week anyway, so we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Wax Live last night was pretty crazy.
Was it? So would you stay up all night watching live?
No, I just
YouTube
was on it
videos? While I was sleeping?
Hey, Turk, he doesn't have an actual hearing, but it goes to the board and his parole officer sent it out today. Turk was asking about it.
Yeah, so there is a hearing, but it's kind of like people submit their reports and their recommendations, and then the Board of Prison Terms or the parole board, whatever, they'll say, yeah, let him off parole or no. So, they review all the data, and, I haven't violated. I don't, I follow the rules, man. So,
JJ, have you seen all of his ones with his ex-cellies? And by the way, you still are the only person I've seen do an interview with one of his ex-cellies is Josh from Death I Bring, and they were friends before they went in. But I haven't seen anybody else do that. But they want to know when you're going to do more of those.
Yeah, most of the prison channels, they don't really interview guys that they knew in prison. So I guess I'm the only guy that really does
Good night,
that.
Slick, and thank you for the super chats tonight. And
hey,
take
Slick,
care.
what's up, brother?
Give your doggy a smooch. He's got the cutest dog in the world.
He's got dogs. Yeah. We love. Yeah. Of course, if you're Wes Squatson or Psycho Savage, what are those leggings? Tight leggings.
They're leggings.
He wears leggings. He's got some chicks' leggings on down at the boardwalk, choosing on little teenagers to fight with him and shit. How do you interview an ex-cellie of yours or guys that you knew in the joint? We're going to say, hey, I was on a PC rat yard with this guy, or, hey, I'm Wes Squatson, really? Because then they're going to come on and tell you your viewers, man, that all the shit you're saying is bullshit. So actually, if there's anyone that knew Wes Squatson in prison, I'd like to interview him. Yeah, as far as Savage, I mean, if you knew Savage in prison, you're on a PC yard, so I'd rather not interview you. But if you knew Wes Squatson, actually, he was on a PC yard as well.
So Turk wants to know when you're going to find out.
I'll find out next month. It's a process.
Was that taking too long, Turk, for you?
But
listen, Emily, I got a question for you.
Daniel.
Emily. So Emily's in the mortgage business.
Really?
So Emily, this is what Mitch and I have been experiencing for the last 2 months. So we fill out these things that say, do you want to get funded to buy a house? We're going to try to do
own.
At rent.
Yeah, those
okay, Mitch is really stuck on that. So let's just move on from that.
Yeah.
So anyway, I've been asking these questions about housing and, how we can get a loan and blah, 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 blah. And this is what they ask us. What is your credit score? And then the last question always is, would you be interested in a credit repair service? So as soon as we say no, they hang up or they don't call us back or whatever. So do you have any suggestions on about how to go about finding a lender? I don't even want to get into that whole other thing, baby. So, do you have any suggestions about that? Just curious. And I know it's different in California, but Slick said if you did 15 plus years in prison talking to me about watching Wes's channel, and he did a little laughy face.
So all the places that say they can loan you money, help you get a house, rent to own, blah, 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 blah. It all comes down to their credit repair companies. They want to repair your credit or build your credit.
Slick said go to your credit union.
I'm like, hey, fuck you. We want to buy a house. We didn't get, but it's false advertising.
It is.
Because they're saying rent to own. We wouldn't mind rent to own. We also wouldn't mind like somebody who owns a house wants to sell it, wants to carry the paper or whatever. We need to find a way to get a home loan or.
Good night, Bluebell.
Good night, Bluebell.
Thank you again for the super chat, sweetie. Have a good night.
And so if Emily has any ideas on how to help us find a home loan, get pre-qualified or whatever, we'd be grateful because we both have good jobs and we're looking for
Emily said yes. Are you ready to purchase? Well, but we just don't know how to go about. We have not had any luck. This is what we get all the time. It's just, do you want a credit repair? Our credit is good. Mitch doesn't have any.
Yeah,
so,
my credit's zero. I'm working on it. But
Emily, just email me your info at mitch@heartintentions.com and then I'll contact you. That'd be awesome. Thank you.
heartintentions.com.
She said I need to talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay, so she said the mortgage business is like booming right now. Not here.
Well, I don't know. The guys I work with, they got no credit and they're getting home loans. So we don't understand. I got two guys that I work with that both got home loans to buy, and they're both bought homes, and their credit's shit. I mean, really, their credit's bad. One guy's wife, his credit's good, and his credit isn't. And the other guy, their credit's just moderate to bad. And they both got home loans, and they both bought homes. So.
I know. Look here, I've tried to tell him that, and he's starting to figure it out. But
what's that?
She said, tell him to be careful with rent to own.
Yeah, I heard rent to own.
Yeah,
kind of sucks.
I told him it has to be usually like if you have a relationship with like your landlord and those things come through time. It doesn't just like come on some rando saying, do you want to rent to own this house on the internet? Salvador said they want to build the credit so your loan gets approved with lower rates. Yeah, this is true. I'm not paying we're not going to the loan shark to go.
Good night, Kel and Laura. Yeah, but the thing is that they're not advertising as credit repair.
Jason, we have a plan. We just keep putting as much money away as we can. It's just that the point is just this is the same roadblock we keep running into. And so it's been a real pain in the ass. And I don't like when we go look for houses, like I don't want to get my hopes up because then this is what we run into. And I made that very clear. So W said I did years. My mom ruined my credit. Yeah, I've heard that happening also. It was 400. It's 738 through Lexington Law. They got all my credit, got 2 credit cards both. But that's different because you had someone steal your identity. We don't have that issue.
Yeah,
So,
Lexington Law. That's the one that told us that we got to fix your.
yeah.
And when I'm like, fuck you.
I'm not going to pay somebody to do that. I'm good.
Yeah.
So it's not. We know what the situation is. Mitch has no credit. I mean, so and then I have credit, but they do. They'll say your number is this and my number is not that. So then I have to argue. Anyways, that's where we're at. Beach Boss, where have you been? He was on here.
Beach Boss.
Were you sleeping? Were you taking a nap
No,
over there?
I'm reading the comments. Beach Boss is on.
He said usually you have to give the bank 20% of the cost of the house for them to loan. Yeah. Not with an FHA, you don't, and not with a you don't. Believe me, I know enough about that. So he said the Celtics screwed him. Oh, sorry, Bob.
I don't watch sports, so I'm sorry to hear
Beach Boss,
that.
the baller.
Yeah, what's up, Beach Boss? How's that lawsuit going, man? Against the strippers, huh? Yeah. Yeah, bottom line is, we can make our payments and we want a home of our own.
What's the matter, Daniel? Are we boring you or something?
What's going on?
He said, let's talk about Harley Davidson versus Indians.
Oh, really?
Hi, Gas Monkey. How's it going? No, Mitch did get Salvador. He got a secured card through through the credit union. So we're working on it.
Yeah, I got a secured credit card from my credit union, but it takes 6 months. Every 6 months, I guess they do an upgrade on your credit. I like Indians. I ride a Harley Davidson. I can't afford an Indian. I would love an old or new Indian. I really like the new Indians. Yeah, my cousin in Texas, her husband got a new Indian Challenger. Badass.
Prison is old, bikes are life. Daniel, you got a lot. You're opinionated.
Prison is old.
It is old.
Prison. And motorcycles are the shit.
Hey, Jen, it doesn't, yes, we're kind of tied to this area for now. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Double D, you can just email me or get him up on Instagram so that I can explain easier how he doesn't have to have credit. I'll show him easy how to cheat fast 15 points a month for you to go up on your credit. So
cool.
You guys, thank you guys so much for that info. It's T Killer, what's up? He said, Smiley, what's going on, bro?
Yeah, what's going on is life, baby. We love it, we love it. We love it, bro. Life's good.
I'm good, T Killer. How are you doing? Thanks for asking.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah, you know what? We didn't see the video that he just did. Josh just did a video about what they're doing to Donovan. Did you see
really?
that? I don't know. What was it about? I didn't see it.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
We'll watch it tonight. Oh, good night, Corey.
Good night, Corey.
He said those air conditioners are breaking as fast as we speak. Got to get some rest before fixing in the morning.
That's right. You're busy. What's going on is life, and I love it. Every day's an adventure.
Hey, Whack. Lakira's man is on here, so that would be lake water. So just letting you know.
Yeah. And I did post some photos of them together on our Instagram. Thank you for the support also, And I got to say, once again, everyone who's ordered T-shirts, masks, whatever you've ordered from us.
They're doing body cams.
You. Where?
At Donovan.
Oh, yeah, I saw a quick flash. I didn't know what prison it was, but prison guards are wearing body cameras now like cops on the street due to prison guard brutality, whatever. But you got to remember, the 1 yard, Donovan's 8 yard now, was 1 yard when I was there. That's a medical yard, main line, whatever. And then B, C, and D, it's all PC. So
what do they mean body cams? You mean body cams for who?
Yeah,
the cops?
The cops, yeah, the guards are wearing body cams. That's cool. But it's kind of cool. But the flip side of that is if you go up and fat mouth a cop or do something bad to a cop, they're gonna have it on video. So, be careful what you wish for, because if you want to go and abuse a prison guard, they're gonna have it on film. So, what's going on, babe?
Nothing.
Going out to have some fresh air?
I am.
Cigarettes. Yeah.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
What did you say?
Oh, we're going to talk about motorcycles while you're out getting some fresh air.
Okay.
Yeah, Marlboro motorcycles. Yeah. My bad. Yeah, Indian motorcycles I love. I can't afford one, so I ride a Harley Davidson. I got a Dyna. It's a 2004 lowrider. I put two over front tubes on it after my last little mishap. And I got new shocks in the back. They're kind of tall. It lifts the bike up. I'm 6'4", so it lifts it a little bit. It's in the shop because the motor's chugging, sputtering.
Again, in the shop again.
Yeah, gasping for air. So, hopefully they'll get it fixed up. And I want to give a shout out to Miller Built up here in Placerville. I heard a lot about them. I went to a shop yesterday and dropped my motorcycle off. And Miller Built, if you're in the Sacramento, Placerville area, it's quite a place. And and I told him, hey, I get paid Friday. I get paid every other week. And he's like, don't worry about it, and so we'll see. Hopefully he'll fix my bike up. He works on all different kinds of bikes. I've heard, motorcycle club guys bring their bikes to him because they ride their asses off. There are guys in clubs that ride, 80, 90 miles an hour or faster in packs, so their bikes got to be tip top shape. So Miller Built takes care of their bikes. Another hometown local that hopefully will take care of my motorcycle. And then once I get off parole, hopefully next month I'll be able to ride long distance. I'll be able to ride down to see Turkey Loco.
A Big Mac?
Yeah, with Adrian can sit on the back with her 1,000-mile seat. Yeah, so I have an older motorcycle. It's a fuel injector, but it's older. Come here, girl. Come here, Rosie. Come on. And hopefully he'll fix it up. Theoretically, if you take care of your bike, it'll last forever. But I don't know. We'll see. I like to ride my bike forever. I would like to have an Indian motorcycle. They're nice, but the money now, no car, fuel injected. Yeah, let's see. Rosie, Rosie's our little doggy. This dog right here, I'll wake up sometimes and she'll be sitting right next to me, just posted up, keeping point, Yeah. Triumph. No Triumphs for me. Since she's a boss, Mitch and Adrian, new house. Yeah, we do want to get a house. I want a garage so I can work on bikes, park my bike in the garage instead of underneath the pop-up when it's raining. Where we live, it rains and it snows. And my bike's outside. I don't have a garage. I put a pop-up easy up and I wrap it with plastic, and that's where it sits during the winter. Yeah. So it kind of sucks. I'd like to have a garage. I'd like to have a place to park all these shirts and all my art. Place of our own, So we live in the mountains, man. So yeah, Triumph is for lames. Some guys like Triumphs, and I've seen some of the new ones. They're fuel injected. They seem all right. Yeah, but built some parts for Jason Irwin. That's right. Built some parts. First three places. Oh yeah, Indian motorcycles. It's kicking ass and flat tracking. They got some awesome motorcycles. Straight up. They got some badass bikes. I like them. But Harley's all right. They have a thing. Fuck the factory. They charge too much for shit. But the bottom line is, if you're gonna ride a motorcycle and maintain it, you're gonna have to pay money for it. So, Triumph is for trailer trash. Triumph's also for little bitty guys. Because they got little bitty motorcycles. My building officer over there on the West Yard, Building 9, he got a Triumph, 800. He said, man, I can't even get it up to 100 miles an hour. Oh, God, it was so funny. But I said, man, that's what you get for buying a Triumph, Yeah. Let's see. You see, Irish, you got a Triumph? The Indians are cool. They got the new Challenger. It's supposed to be super badass. Still got Indians in Hollister. Actually, I saw the Indian dealership from Hollister here at an event up here a couple years ago. They had a nice bike. It's pretty cool. Well, shoot, man, we've been on for about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
98 minutes.
Yeah, so, we're going to have to wrap it up. I am an old man. I have to go to sleep, but I did want to check in with all our Hard Intentions Nation, our family. And trust me, you people are all like family. We appreciate you watching.
Good night, Cody.
And good night, Cody. Yeah. We're just grateful, man, for everything we've got. And for all you people that to follow us and support us and love us. And, we love you back. And once I'm off parole, we're going to get out there, venture out and meet some of you once we can travel. Right,
Everybody
babe?
stay safe, Beach Boss said. Jen gave us a thumbs up. And Jen, Jen's video will go up tomorrow morning. I got to work on it as soon as we get done. And I'm working on something for Louis Max, too.
Yeah, she's going to do a little editing for Louis Max. And our hats are on the way from Louis Max, too. Our Hard Intentions hats. We do have the backup lame hats that we got from Louis.
Mitch wears a 3X and I wear an XL.
I wear a 4X sometimes.
Oh, my God.
It depends on the shirt.
Oh, you guys are sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
So love you guys.
Much. Love you guys.
Be safe out there, no matter where you're at. And
bye,
be safe.
Love ya.
Yeah, be safe. Take care of yourselves. Stay healthy, happy, and whatever it is, do it.
Emily,
do it
thank
right
you
and do
so
it
much.
hard.
Thanks so much for the help. I look forward to talking to you soon.
That'd be awesome if you could help us out. We really would.
Bye, Rita. Thanks, Rita, for joining us tonight, too.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank you. Stay in touch.
Do it hard.
Yeah, do it hard. Do it hard. Whatever it is you do in life, do it hard and enjoy it. Right? Yeah. Always.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you.